the studio. Can you see him? Can you see him? Woo! Look at that. Wow, he's fast. Good morning, everybody. Well, hello, all you beautiful people. Yeah, you guessed, right? I'm freezing. I'm freezing to death. Look at my fingers, look. Changing to ice. Right. So today we have a question from Sarah. When I finish a piece of art, I am afraid to show it. Any advice? Wow, fear. Bloody hell. Fear. Well, I have to say, this is a subject I'm an expert at. Because I'm kind of afraid of everything, you know. I'm the type of person that I can't swim, I can't drive, you know. Yeah, spiders. So it all kind of changed for me when I had my own company. And since I had this big animation company and I was the boss of it, so it kind of got to the stage where it was like, right, well, you need to go up on stage and do a talk to people, tell them about your company. And that killed me. That crumbled, you know. But the more you did it, it kind of became nothing. I'd kind of walk up on stage and say, hi everybody, what, chat, and it was fine. So I think part of that breaking fear is to face it. If you're afraid to draw more. If you're afraid to show people your artwork, show them more. And I think, we all have that fear of failure. Everybody does. I do. Everybody does. It's kind of like you do a piece of artwork and it's from you and you have all these feelings about it, all these thoughts about it, and you show it to somebody and you say, hey, look at this. And then somebody will say something. Especially the people that know nothing about nothing will say, is his ears too big? Or his nose too long? Or is his eyes something? Somebody's going to say something. So be prepared for that and take it into the point of, if it's somebody that you really respect, maybe they've got a point. Maybe his ears are too big. But if it's just a general person, that maybe you could make your own choice if that person's advice is valid. But I would definitely not listen to everybody, because if you listen to everybody, Jim will say his nose is too long, Sally will say his ears is too big, your mum will say is his head too small. In the end, you'll be changing your drawing so often, you will hate it anyway. So try to get to the stage where you're comfortable with what you're doing. Try to get to the stage where you feel, how do you feel about it? And that should be your seal. That should be enough for you. I think this thing about failure also is something that you need to get to a point where you are going to fail. Whatever you do, if you start something new, you've got a very high percentage you might fail. And if you do fail and then you do it again tomorrow and you fail and you do it again tomorrow, you're going to get to a point when you get better at it and you get better at it and you get better at it. And there is no way that you're going to fail. So don't be afraid of it. I will start drawing today and then maybe it doesn't work. Maybe the ink's too runny. Maybe I'm in a bad mood. Maybe I'm too happy and I'm thinking about something else and I'm drawing. And, so just enjoy it. And I think the more you enjoy it, the more you're going to feel that in the drawing. The more excitement you put in that drawing, the better you're going to feel. And another thing is like, you know, you're going to get a lot of people that are going to give you advice who sit on the sofa all day. They watch TV all day, or they never do anything, and they're going to give you advice about you doing something. Okay? So please give yourself some self-respect that you've put that effort in to do that piece of artwork, and it must be pretty damn good. Okay? Failure also is like, you know, if you got the, you know, I think most people don't regret doing things. You know, at the end of the day, if you've tried something and you fail, and you tried something and you fail, very rarely do you regret doing it. But a lot of people will regret not even trying. So I think we've got to get to that stage where we're drawing, we're doing a piece of artwork, we're going to paint something, we're going to sculpt something, and we've achieved something. We've moved forward, and we have to feel great about that. We have to feel we are moving, we are getting better. Every time you make something, every time you paint something, you are going to get better. Because you will be looking at it and thinking, well, I need to fix that and I need to fix that. You'll be perfecting it on the way anyway. So, we're going to draw something today. And whatever you draw today, show everybody. All right? Today is all about do it. If you've been thinking about doing a sculpture, if you've been thinking about doing a painting, if you've been thinking about writing a book, if you've been thinking about drawing some silly picture like me, do it. Do it today. Do it today, and then post it up on somewhere and say, what do you think? Let people look at it. Okay? So today we're going to just get rid of fear. Fear doesn't really exist anyway, you know. All those things that go on in your head, most of it doesn't exist. You know, I was afraid to go to the dentist the other day. I was. And I broke my tooth in half, eating an olive. And I'm kind of like afraid of like, oh my God, maybe he's going to drill into my head. And maybe if he drills into my head will crumble. And, you know, you start thinking all these things. It's madness. It's not going to happen. Okay, I went into the dentist and he went, bang, bang, bang. 10 minutes, I was out. Fixed. You know, so today, we're just going to do it. Today, we are going to draw something, paint something. We're going to do it. We're going to be an achiever today. We are going to achieve something. And I'm going to draw a picture. I don't know what yet. I haven't got that far. As you can see, these are not scripted or anything. I'll just... Right, so same as my drawing. My drawings are not planned. Unless it's working for a book, which I'm working on a book at the moment, and those are planned. Those are very serious, and maybe I'll take a bit of time out and show you about how those illustrations are actually achieved, because they're slightly different to me having fun, which is what these are. These are about drawing and having fun and opening your heart to the world a little bit, you know. It's like, this is me. Look at it. Okay, so today, let's do something. If you do something, no. When you do something, send me something. Let me have a look. Let me see what you're doing. Whether it's writing, sculpture, painting, drawing, send me something, okay? Or at least send me a message and say, I did it. Okay? Have a fantastic day. Watch what I'm going to draw next. Have a bit of fun. Have a beautiful day. Stay warm, okay? See you soon. Okay, you beautiful people. Things are not going well today. I just pushed the camera. I pushed the go button, and guess what happened? It didn't go. So you've just missed the first minute or two of my bear. So I can't remember what I was talking about. But we were talking about fear and getting your artwork done and getting it out there and getting people seeing it. And this was the big scary bear that I decided to come up with. So So just check it's actually recording this time. So sorry about that. I don't like showing people half a drawing, but there he is anyway. A big, hairy, scary beard. Bear, sorry. Not a scary beard. That's what I've got. So, well, the good news is that I've got a new microphone coming. So hopefully you'll be able to hear my lovely voice a little bit more clearer next time. Just give him a big beard. I was listening back to one of my videos, and then I watched somebody else's video and I thought, oh wow, their sound is so much better than my sound. And I thought, well, if you're going to keep doing these drawing videos, you better get a little better sound going on. So I thought, yeah, you know what, you need to get yourself a decent microphone. So I went online and watched lots and lots of videos about what's the best and what's the cheapest and don't buy the cheapest, buy the, oh god dear, it was so confusing. So I didn't go for the most expensive, that's for sure. I went for a nice, reasonably cheap one, but hopefully it's good enough to kind of give us some better sound. See, we were talking earlier about the fear of showing people your artwork, and that's something that I hope you're going to do with the future. I hope you're going to have a little bit more confidence, you know. And if there's anything that I can help you with, if there's anything about you've got any questions about how I draw or how you should draw or anything to do with the whole drawing process, let me know. I'll be very, very happy to help. If I can give you any advice, I will definitely give you advice. And this was like fear as a big scary bear, because that was the only... I was kind of saying, well, you know, as being an expert in fear, because you know, I'm kind of afraid of anything. I'm a big silly soft muppet, I am. So but it is difficult when you're kind of doing something from your own heart, you know, and then you have to kind of stand up in front of people and show it off, or stand there in some kind of gallery and people asking you questions about it. You know, that really is difficult. But you know, it's a beautiful thing to be proud of something that you've created. So don't get too soaked up in this fear of it, you know. Fear is pretty much some kind of illusion anyway, you know. To be honest, it doesn't really exist. It's all the fear is mostly you making up and you kind of saying, well, I'm afraid of this because. And I'm sure, you know, if you really sat down and thought about it and thought about, why am I afraid? What could happen? I mean, most of the time it doesn't happen anyway, you know. We all do it. We all think, oh, I can't remember. I think I was saying in the earlier part of the video that I went to the dentist last week, or a couple of days back, and I'd broken my tooth, and I was kind of like panicking and worrying all the way to the dentist, thinking, oh well, you know, he's gonna drill a hole in my head, and then my head will crumble, and you know, all that kind of silly madness about, oh well, what happens if they find a bigger hole, and I've got to do. Well, they didn't. I was in there like 10-15 minutes, and everybody was very nice and friendly, and I got in there, got it all done, and I was out in half an hour or something. So, you know, don't let the fear win. Don't let it take over. Don't let it be a big part of your life, because it's not worth it. That's nice shape, isn't it? That's nice. I like that. Sorry that the camera didn't work, but it was like, yeah, I'm still kind of new at all this, so I'm just kind of tucking the legs in, so he has these little tucked in legs. It doesn't really show up, does it? I'm just going to darken up that part of the arm, because I kind of feel like it's not clear enough for my liking. Where's my brush gone? And I feel kind of like it needs a little bit of a pickup. Like, sometimes you'll find that with your drawing, that sometimes things need to be explained a little bit more. They need to be made a little bit clearer, and that's something that you can go in and pick up. And it just kind of balances off the line work on there. And that works better. And then I can kind of bring that back. See, the weight then, the line work kind of balances off. Well, that's quite fun. I've got his knees all kind of bending inwards there a little bit. Hopefully that will be clear enough and you can see that. Let's get his feet coming in there. I think I've got like over 300 people subscribed now to my channel, which is pretty exciting. And that's all been in the last couple of days mostly. So I'm very, very excited with that. It's very, very, I mean, it's lovely to think that all these people are just watching, you know. It's still a bit quiet on the comments, but it's lovely. It is really lovely to know that those people are out there watching. But I think there's thousands and thousands of views now. So a lot of people are watching it. So that's just incredible, you know. Really incredible. This is a big bear. I do sell prints and postcards and on my Etsy shop, and it's just Kieron Seamons Studio Etsy. There's quite a few people that are actually stealing my artwork and copying my artwork, but try to, if you do want to buy anything, do make sure that it's from my shop, so that you're actually getting the original thing. Don't quite understand with this whole thing about stealing other people's artwork. Don't see the point really, but that's quite nice. A big hairy bear. It'd be lovely to get some colour going through that one. Maybe it's still wet, but it'd be lovely to try it later on. I'll try and get some paint and do that one up and finish it off. Maybe I'll do an additional part to it. But that's my bear. It's only a very short one today. I don't know why it's only 11 minutes. Probably because the camera forgot the whole part. But for those people that have been following through with some of the lessons that I've been doing and stuff like that, you will basically see that it's 2 circles. I've already taught you how to draw the ear. And that's just basically one big square that's stuck to the ball for the head, and then a big square there. So it really isn't anything new or difficult for those people that have watched some of the little drawing videos that I've done. You should very find this one quite understandable. Nothing too complicated. And I'm really hoping that you're going to send me some drawings to look at. Hey, look what I've been drawing. I drew a moose or something, you know. In a basic to brilliant style. That would be cool. There we are. And that is a very cute, cuddly, big bear that we shouldn't be afraid of. Well, not my drawing you shouldn't be afraid of. If you see a big, real grizzly bear coming at you, yeah, maybe you could run for it, but there's a few little things there. Just adding a little extra bit to the lip, bringing that up a little bit. That's quite nice. Balance that off a little bit. And that is beautiful. That is really nice. I'm really pleased with that one. A very nice kind of humped back bear and a grizzly bear. I'll give you a close-up in a minute so you can pick up all some of the little details that you've found. Oh, let's add a little thumb to him there, that'd be nice. And you will do that, you will find that you kind of find these little bits you want to add to your drawing and stuff like that. That's better. That looks nice. Well, I hope you enjoyed that one, and I do apologize for the camera not kind of working on this one at the beginning, but I hope you still enjoyed the final result of the draw, and I hope you'll come back again and watch me draw some more. I'll give you a little close-up in a minute, and then you can see the whole picture, and I hope you'll come back again very soon. Thank you very much for popping in. Always happy to have you. So there's the big bear from today. There he is. He's got a big hump on his back. And he's got big clawed fingers. He's got another clawed hand there, and he's got these little bendy legs behind. And when we pull out to see the full bear, that's what he looks like. Well, I hope you really enjoyed that. And that's me, Kieron Seamons. I hope you'll enjoy my videos on YouTube and come back and see me again very soon. Thank you for watching. See you again.